doing the usual stuff, the usual, the usual checks before starting, and we'll start right away, okay? Um, okay. Everything seems to be in order so far. Um, let's check if everything works, okay? Okay. I'm doing first checks, audio check, whatnot. Okay, the audio seems to work. Everything's fine, right? Okay. So, I'm going to make some changes in the schedule. This is the last day I will be streaming on Mondays because personal life. And instead, I'll start streaming the same hour at 1:30 I don't remember. UTC plus 1 on the summertime. But instead of Mondays, I will stream on Sundays. So, in order to avoid losing a week with this change, oops, yeah, in order to avoid losing a week, this week we'll have 2 streams. The one from right now and one on this Sunday. That would be the one that I would have next Monday. So instead of the 18th, I'll move the stream on the 17th, and from then on, I will stream every Sunday at 1:30 UTC plus 1. You know, the usual hour. So, with that explained, let's continue the story, shall we? Where could they be headed? And what does Azizla have to do with it? The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanyard informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly headed by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hallianard has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the basement's brat. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Mimitsu. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland and at the Sky Steel manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Okay. So, we just go there and that's it, right? Okay. So, last week, we crossed from we cross a point of no return in the story with one of the most memorable beats. The ball. And now we are seeking vengeance. And badly for each side itself. The Startly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Yeah, so he doesn't know. Wow, blah blah blah. He was a good man. Indeed he was. Sid, have you ever heard of Acid Law? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some sort of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Mimitsu, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Raios with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Yeah. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. So, last day of Heaven's War. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned they were due to deliver you into it. I love the grandiosity of the armor. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, we're going to do a pit stop because we're level 58. And that means... Now it's open. So maybe it opens up some point in the middle of the story. Maybe it unlocks the access when you unlock flight. I don't know. But we are here instead of where we were supposed to go. Because I'm down, because it's not here. No, it's for a second I thought I was not doing the correct play here, and I went here for no reason at all. But I'm glad to confirm that I was only half wrong. So, as I said before, we are level 58, getting closer to 59 even. And this means that I'm going to do the next job quest for White Mage, and we will unlock. To be honest, I already forgot what we will unlock. But a necessary tool nonetheless, because all the skill spells and whatnot are of vital importance. And if they're not, the next ones are. Also, I took my time to unlock a bit of the map, not everything. But as you can see, that's a bit more extra experience. It's never bad to have extra XP if you can get it. I mean, considering the leveling, the skills, and whatnot, it's very important. Okay. We could do the same here. It's almost everything is almost normal. I'm not that desperate to get additional experience. So here we are. You, hello. Thin air. This is indeed a very important skill. Well, ability. For racers mainly. Good tidings, Mimitsu. I have acquired definite information on Alaka. As before, the stench of death gave her away. A hunter she chanced to walk near couldn't have but noticed the smell. When she realized that she was being observed, she quickly turned her steps west towards Dragon Territory. The hunter shouted a warning, but she continued on heedless. In light of her inclinations, traders say she has business there. There is an area called Abalonia Fallen to the west. Let us head in that direction and try to pick up Alaka's trail. Okay. At least I don't have to go all the way around now that I can fly. Because I will have to go all the way here. Maybe here. But still, by foot or even on mount, that's helpful. I also have a Alliance Society. Restrains. But we're not doing those, at least for now. We'll maybe do it later, like the other job quests. But for now, let's forget about them. No signs of Alaka. And the area beyond is fraught with danger. Not even hunters dare venture in. I would sooner not wander these parts without some guarantee that Alaka is near, but we cannot afford to delay lest she eludes us completely. Let us split up and search. If you would focus on the area to the north, I shall follow the high road west. Oh, and do keep an eye out of the Taint. If Alaka is here, it is likely to have manifested. Okay. So north we go. Okay. Would be north, but more west than north. Okay. No problem. Another thing I forgot to mention is from the change of schedule is that like the hour, the timer would be streaming will be the same, more or less 1 hour. This wouldn't change, so don't worry about it. It's just moving the day a little bit. And now we are putting the other under something here, I suppose. Alaka is not here. Rejoin Esquiva on the westbound high road. Maybe she found her. And this is faster even by foot then. The curious. Yeah. Yes. So, lot of dragons here, of course. Oh, that's a crater. She lost. Hello. Your stick wasn't mighty enough, I see. Mine will. You should not have startled me. You. I see. You are the one who undid my work. Why do you interfere with my experiment? It was you who created the Taint. The Taint, you say? An insult born of ignorance. What you so closely destroyed is a wellspring of life-giving ether. What are you saying? The Taint is without ether. It destroys life. So you choose to cling to your ignorance, like all the others. But it matters not what you think. When my experiment is complete, all the fools who tormented me and mine shall get their comeuppance. No, we won't let you continue with your twisted experiment. Mimitsu, stop her. I believe you have more pressing concerns. Drawn to the ether, I shouldn't doubt, or the Taint that you insist on calling it. But such details are immaterial. By whatever name it is known, I shall fill the world with it and have my revenge. Oh, what happened to her? Do not interfere. Consider this your final warning. I mean, yeah, it is, because this is not the final quest. Hello. I think yeah, too many people. Life is infinite. Oh, nice. I should. I see. Maybe find something because if the fight continues because I am with this one, but it was necessary for the story. No matter. They probably weren't important. Okay. You find a peculiar hunk of flesh on the ground. What? Hunk of flesh? I could have healed her because this is a white mage story, but well. Thank you, Mimitsu. Again, you have saved me, and again, I am reminded of my own weakness. What do you have there? The hamburger. Ugh. This while I skipped my last meal, I'd wager this is part of Alaka's experiment. The Sith may be able to glean something from it, and yet I find myself loath to seek them out. They haven't lifted so much as a finger to help us. What can we expect of them now? We should insult them anyway, yeah? Might not like them, but they are more cultured in that matter, I suppose. You have the right to feel the nature. There is more at stake than a difference of opinion. If we are to save the Twelfth, we must needs to earn to the Seers for it. It's settled then. We return to the Twelfth, and I get to rest people for free. Nice. Oh, second quest. Nice. Please hold on to the hunk of flesh. It is safer in your keeping. Now then, let us return to Camp Tranquil and explain the situation to the Seers. Okay. So, I see. It's a mere follow-up. I mean, they could have done this quest together with as the last part of the previous one, but I'm not complaining on extra experience and heal. We. I so want to be level 60 to ditch that damn tick and pick my favorite white Mexican cane. Hello! The Great One's warnings have not abated, I suppose, sorry. On the contrary, they have become more fervent. Rayao might be more affable than her brother, but she's not one to spout words of vital flattery. This I speak from experience. Yes, you've proven yourself worthy white mage indeed, Paul. I think those were the previous ones, the original quotes they had. Why, I'd give my tail to stand before the illustrious at our family. And yet now I stand before you, which, as I've heard from Rayao, is the next best thing, Kupo. Yeah, I think it's the same dialogue. The situation grows even more dire, but will it be enough to spur the Seers to action? Let's see. You are returned. How far is the effort to pursue the end? You wish to show us something? A byproduct of Alaka's dark experiments. Let's see what this is. I thought this is a hamburger. What does it tell us, brother? The elementals are in trepidation of the flesh. It is infused with default ether. Of this there can be no doubt. And with the Great One's warning growing even more fervent, it seems plain that this Alaka continues to show the Taint. Whatever it is she seeks to do, we must put a stop to it. Aaron and I shall take a closer look at the flesh. In the meantime, you must resume your journey of purification. What? With all due respect, or to halt with respect, I can't believe what I'm hearing. You would send us back to the midst of danger and with nary a word of counsel? I know full well that we ask much of you, but there is none other upon whom we can depend. Depend, you say? Instead of depending upon others, why don't you do something for a change? We all know that you both have the power to do so. Do you realize how much Mimitsu has been through in your names? Oh, but of course you don't, because while he bled for you, you were hiding here with your heads in the treetops. If Master Otowa weren't to see this, he would be turning in his grave. Heads in the treetops? What is the matter with her? Yeah. To think that our own people see us in such a light. It cannot be helped, brother. We are bound to remain in the forest. Things are not as they were during Master Otowa's time. Be as it may, were the people to lose faith in us, for whom shall we convey the will of the elementals? Forgive me, Mimitsu, but I would be alone. Rest assured I will take a closer look at the tainted flesh. Arun has the right of it. It is our duty to facilitate harmony between man and elemental. All the laws of the forest count for naught if we fail in this. At any rate, we must needs stop Alaka's dark designs. And fear not, Mimitsu, henceforth, we will not leave you to bear the burden alone. Pray allow us the time to consider our next step. Understandable. Now, let us return to the... what we were originally doing. Go. To the airport. I almost passed away. Passed away is dying, right? I heard about your man Horsephone. Sorry for your loss, Mimitsu. Good to see you again, Mimitsu. It'd be a pleasure to have you aboard the Enterprise again. The boys have been hard at work preparing our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. Yeah. That is, as soon as certain... Speaking of... barely... Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I have much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing science, but she assures me that Orianger and Ryol are pursuing promising leads. That's good to know. Come. We can continue this discussion about the Enterprise. Yeah, we have no time to lose. New area. No, almost there. Hello there, sir. So you know I'll be available to ferry you back and forth once the chief charge occurs. Deputy President's orders and all that. Ah, okay, so I just have to talk to her when I want to go there without teleporting, it seems. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Mimitsu. Shall we get going? Yep. Ah, no, the Sea of Clouds. No, I think I was right. This is the first step. And then we...
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
We come along with this guy. We'll keep the Enterprise here for now, but if you need to head back to Ishgard, you can use the standard to signal for an ironworks airship. Don't worry, we charted a route safe enough for others to fly, unless that primal shows up. But what are the odds of that, huh? Oh, it's another place. Using that? Let's see. We stay in touch with your Temple Knights friends. Don't you worry. The Enterprise is ready to fly at a moment's notice. Just come and running if you run full of something you can't handle. Well, you can't go. What's that? From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Mimitsu. The Vano could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Assuming this lady is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vano scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. So we're just exploring. What a great exploring start. I don't know if there's some... Maybe. Yeah, it seems... What? My food. What is... Okay. What a misleading map it was. Wow. Gods, look at them, so many isles, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He is out there, Mimitsu, and we will find him. Look out. It's weird that the main quest has an animal requirement. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Okay, so we just continue forward and upward. We fight, apparently. We do the same here. Alfino! I'm here! Okay, let's see what this is about. I just did that! Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlands. Does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? By whom? But by whom? Let me. This way you have. Oh, over there! Guardians! Imperial troops! These guardians? Seize them! They'll know where the Archbishop is. They're seeking. Interesting. The enemy of my enemy, with no choice, with me to protect the Vanu. Ah, so maybe this is how we didn't try this would be. Healer pretty likely. Now it's time to heal myself. Wow. Let's roll. No, we're stuck. I said stop. Thank you. And so we live to fight another day. Netherlings saved Lonubanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonubanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Nice. Lonubanu owes much more to Netherlings, as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north. Come. Where we go? I forgot. Things. So the Guardians were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lonubanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Yeah, I think so too. If they were searching for him and reached to the conclusion that Vanu may know, I think it's at least a good place to start. Look at what we got here. Can I reach it? How many do we have? One more? No, this is the ship clouds. Two more. All the side quests. What's which one is the closest? Northeast. Apparently it's closed. Northeast. Let me search. Because it's apparently quite close. Northeast. Maybe up there, maybe? No. Huh? It's here! Okay, let's see how we can get here. But first, this is a meteorite. Meteorites I skipped someone. Oh, I didn't even see them. I want to believe Lonubanu is sincere in his intentions. Nevertheless, keep your eyes open. We need some. Let's see. I'll have time for that. Like brisk guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens. Netherlings, Lonubanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, up Zundu. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Huh. Bundu blaster and blow hither and yon. Sound and fury like aimless gale. Huh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? Is that damn flying whale again? The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? Oh, he's wounded. By the 12th, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white, oh, devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah, Lenovano wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings. Come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Okay, so let me check something. Yeah, I think it's the next trial. I have things mixed up always because the extreme trials, they are placed differently, and I always go to what offers. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonovano speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. here. Netherlings deliver Lonubanu some claws of steel-shod fins and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfinol Levelier, and these are my companions Mimitruliri and Sid Harlan. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel shod contraption from which you saved Lonubanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Guardian Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at the present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, none of us here tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonubanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Asisla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Asisla? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept, and deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck, it lies beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Sorry. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonubanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Bundu bodes ill for Albanu. So we need to defeat Bismarck to get to Azizla, it seems. Could we not just leave the key to the Forbidden Land in the island in Wales Valley? I mean, I can't think of worse places to keep it, no? I don't know. With every dawn, fewer and fewer remain, so great is the wise hunger. As saplings back in the warmth of the sun, so too many Netherlings partake of our hospitality. But first, let me grab this up and forget about this. Those two were close. We need but one more. It's way farther. Let's forget about it for now. So, as Isla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the variety of a key which the Archbishop covets, much as I would like to believe it's safe within the Valley of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens work with primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the whale. Let us each question the residents of the village, and then regroup and share our findings and all. Yeah, it's more or less that thing. Also, I just said. Hmm? If another link ship knowledge of the wide, then speak with Kuno Valley, foremost keeper of tales, but neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kuno Valley with a bow. Okay. Now I have to search for that bird person. Then the quantity of crystals needed to sustain Bismarck would exceed that consumed by Leviathan. So it's a way to encourage. They are getting more powerful, blah blah blah. That's interesting. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunu Valley and dares to hear tales? None who deserve aught on that much she knows. Oh, Zephyr winds at your back and sanction to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunuvani, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, the lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the whale is one among many. Newborns, he swims beside his many brothers, in seas of endless water. But hated, the white is, for his brothers are purest blood. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. Oh. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his mouth, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Banu. May it never be forgot. But this demon who menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Puno Valley knows no tales like this. Maybe it's the way he acquires ether to sustain his form, I presume. At least seems so. Personally, I've seen enough of that flying feather whale already. Let's see what Alfino found being still that place. So, according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts, gifts which he has taken to it in years. technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous, ungenerous gods, huh? But what of you, Alfino? Did you learn out of value? Alas, no. This is unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu's sky fishing. Sky fishing? My god, that's it! Alfino, my boy, I could kiss you. I mean, he is a whale. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. So, what I propose is this. What I propose is this. We tow a suitable appetizing island through the Isle of Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garmont, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Mimitsu fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I don't want to be an appetizer. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. A map of the size of Bismarck himself. The boys and I can handle most of the preparations, but we'll need you to secure us a suitable island. Let me know when it's done. Well, you heard it. We need an island to bait on the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sono. If we Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Yeah, because it seems it's not say Bismarck. Since the original one died before his after his ascension to cloud, I suppose, or maybe not, who knows. The Tramontane is upon us. The white fish and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Yeah, the Vundu definitely summoned from Bismarck. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made the gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Mods against the Tempest. In vain they struggle, yet who is son to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the opponent. Very well. Netherlands, when you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what matter of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Mimitsu, let us see how Seed's preparations are progressing. Mix of, yeah. Then, well, the same, but occasionally. What are we? We have to go so far, and this is as far as we can do today. Again, like I said before, next stream will be on Sunday, and as always, you have YouTube channel to watch this episode and previous ones if you missed anything. And that is all for today. I hope you have a nice day and see you in Sunday. Bye.